Note E-POWER now packs some more interesting technology under the bonnet with a series hybrid powertrain in place of a regular petrol engine. That means the motive force is provided by an electric motor, but charge for that motor doesn't come from a wall socket. Instead, an efficient 1.2-liter 3-cylinder petrol engine works as an on-the-go generator, charging the battery instead of driving the car. Nissan views it as a gateway to full EVs, so to see what the series hybrid system is like, we have this video for you guys. Electric vehicles have a small drawback in their limited cruising range and the time it takes to replenish a flat battery. But what if you could be assured of fast recharge times everywhere you go? Just a few minutes here and there, the same as a petrol-powered vehicle. That's where the Note E-POWER comes in, as it's not an EV in the strictest sense of the term, but it is powered by an electric motor that carries a petrol-powered generator with it everywhere it goes to maintain a charge instead of needing to be plugged in. Unlike a parallel hybrid, where the petrol engine works in concert with the electric motor to drive the front wheel, the Note E-POWER has no connection between engine and drive wheels, so it offers the same high torque zip that electric cars do so well. The Nissan Note E-POWER's aim is to reduce fuel consumption, and an official Japanese cycle fuel consumption figure of 2.7 liters per 100 km compared with 3.8 liters per 100 km for conventional 1.2 liter petrol-driven Note, which offers less power and torque, is proof that it works. But because exposure to electric vehicles may not be widespread, which Nissan clearly understands, the Note E-POWER enforces the fun-to-drive message of electric cars and the strong torque delivery they're capable of, making it a perfect first step. As with a conventional car, all that's required to get moving is to get in. Place your foot on the brake and press the start button. For just a few seconds, the petrol engine starts up as a quick system check, then returns to standby mode. Push the accelerator and the Note moves off swiftly and silently. Nissan claims the interior of a Note E-POWER is as quiet as a car's two-segment larger, something like an Altima and Camry, if you know those two cars. So basically the car is very silent as you drive compared to a petrol-driven Nissan Note. However, it does chime in quite regularly as the battery size is only quite small. Charge cycles are only very short, with the petrol engine usually only active for a few seconds at a time, but they occur quite frequently, which is a little surprising until you remember that the Note's battery pack is rated at a rather small 1.5 kilowatt hours. That means electric-only driven range is just a handful of kilometers at a time, but with complete freedom from a wall plug. Refilling the Note E-POWER takes only minutes to fill the petrol, as opposed to the overnight top-up time for a battery-powered Leaf. Should you wish to quicken the pace when on the move with the Nissan Note E-POWER, simply give the accelerator a prod and it offers up the kind of urgency that feels more hot hatch than Eco Warrior. The petrol engine may kick in if the battery needs an extra boost, or it may not depending on the situation. With 3 driving modes that allows the level of regenerative braking, normal, smart and eco, the Note goes from feeling like a regular hatch coasting along when the throttle is lifted in normal mode to feeling much more like a traditional EV in smart mode, thanks to the power harvesting that pulls the car to a stop as if you are riding the brakes. Up to eco mode, and power output is reduced slightly as in assistance from the climate control to stretch out the available cruising range. As for the rest of the package, the Note E-POWER that I experienced was the top spec medalist model in this video, packing in features like the leather seat trim, satellite navigation, and LED lights, making it highly spec'd light hatch. The interior is designed to maximize space with a high roof and MPV-like profile, giving it a large airy feel inside, even though width isn't too generous. Headroom and legroom is either front and back are plentiful. Instrumentation is almost entirely conventional too, to the right of a traditional analog speedometer with a trip computer info. In the middle is a large LCD display for access to vehicle status info, like when the petrol engine is running, if power is being sent to or from the battery, or if regenerative braking is topping up charge. To sum up, this car is an interesting case study. No, it may not have the zero emissions credential of a Leaf, but it produces more torque and uses less fuel than a comparable petrol Note. The price ranges from 1 to 1.3 million Kenya shillings. Thank you all for watching. Do subscribe, hit the like button, share your thoughts.